EDO.
Hey everybody, welcome to I'm saying goodnight to Indiana. We're in his crate. Welcome to Finding Me with Josh Wolf. This is the show, podcast / journal entry where I hold myself accountable to be the person I want to be and put out the stuff in the world that I want to put out, and to try to make me be the most authentic version of me. Can you hear him? He will lick my finger forever. You good buddy. I know. He loves this crate. If I leave the door open and he's ready for bed and I'm on the couch watching TV and he wants to go to sleep, oh, big boy. He won't go to sleep until I shut the door on the crate. Oh, buddy. You don't like being on camera, do you? Friend. Okay. But, guys, a couple things. First of all, I quit the knickknacks and the Zins. I did have a little relapse today. But I realized how much of a addict-like behavior I definitely am part of. Because when the knickknacks and the Zins went, I hadn't smoked weed in forever. By the way, if you can see, that's where the recycling, all that is recycling. I got to take out tonight. I just need something, I smoked weed for the first time. I just started eating candy. It was like crazy. And I had this moment where I was like, holy shit. Something's going to take the place of those Zins and knickknacks. And I got to get my shit together to make sure it's not something destructive. I'm realizing just how much of me fights what's good for me, which is weird because I do make sure every day that I'm doing things that aren't good for me, But they're really fascinating. As soon as the knickknacks and the Zin stopped, I was like, okay, what else? What else can I do? So being aware of that is really important. So that was good. Not great to have a relapse today, but whatever. And I did something tonight. I can't say what it is. The one thing about this being a journal, air quotes, I'm just petting my little buddy, air quotes journal, is that there are some things that I can't talk about. They have to do with other people. They might be part of my life, but it would be something I would put in a journal, But tonight I did something I'm really proud of myself, man. About, not chasing any kind of clout or what at one point I would have thought was important. And making a choice for myself instead. And I knew I'd wake up tomorrow and be happier about. So super psyched about that. I'm also, remember, last podcast, I was like, I'm going to write these jokes about the news stories. So I actually filmed it today, and I don't think it's going to come out tomorrow or today, because that'll be 420. I'm going to put out some 420 stuff, but it'll come out this week. And I'm psyched. I really had a good time doing it. I actually might. I don't know if I'll do it on social media or do it on here. one or the other. But I like kind of grabbing news stories and poking fun of them, or making jokes. Or I felt good today to write a couple jokes. Hey, buddy, you gonna roll over and show me your little belly? You gonna show me your little belly? That's a good buddy. Um, yeah. But this, see, just talking to you and being home with him, going upstairs and getting in bed with Beth. This is the right choice for me. This is the right choice. This is the right choice. That's the right choice. But yeah, I had a great weekend. I hung out with Beth. We went out on a date. Went to this place called Casa Playa. We went on Saturday night. And we're just getting along well. I mean, you go through, anybody who's been in a long relationship, you go through phases. Everybody does. If you've been in a relationship with somebody for 20 years and at some point you haven't been like, I've heard of that person, I question if you've really been in a relationship for 20 years. But I think the key is just to ride. You just got to ride out the tough times, because there's going to be tough times. And just remember why you married that person to be with. Now, sometimes things are just, you can't get past. But, I mean, Beth and I have had our, believe me, we've had our times. But we're here and better and stronger for it, because we didn't pull the plug, or we didn't be like, fuck this person. I mean, I'm sure both of us felt like it at different times, But I'm very, here's the thing, I'm very hopeful. My life, I don't know what that means professionally, but I know I'm very hopeful about my life and about what's coming. Like I said, I don't know if that's going to be in the professional area, or I just stop and support Beth and follow her around to her movies. I don't know. Work at a dog shelter. I don't know. Or just keep touring and, making people laugh and finding the new inspiration. I have no idea. But I'm very hopeful. I feel really good. I have been actively fighting off my bad habits over the last month or so. And this feels like the first day or two head above water, even though we had a little fallback on the next tonight. So, feel good. And more of this. Come on, buddy. More of that. And more peace, man. More fun. That's it. Not much to say tonight, but super happy. Finding me with Josh Wolf. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Later.